you
it's
guys.
Claudia and Artie, for real.
Yay. Love the show. I have to tell you, when you and Jinx at the very end, season 3, that scene, I was like crying with you because it was just so heart-wrenching when you were standing by his chair and just kneeling down and just looking at him. I mean, it brings me chills right now.
Oh, thank you.
That was such a great scene. How difficult was it for you to draw that emotion out of you?
I love this question because every actor is different. They have a different process for when they have to achieve some kind of emotional performance, and my process changes depending on the situation. If it's something that sometimes I have to imagine if I lost a family member, or I have to listen to a piece of music that moves me and just go from instinct. But Aaron and I became such close working partners last year, and we just had such a simpatico that I really didn't have to do any deep digging. That as soon as I rounded the corner in that airline hangar and seeing him lifeless in that chair, it was devastating for me to imagine the relationship culminating in such a way.
Yeah, exactly.
And not to say that it wasn't completely exhausting and a really, really difficult day to shoot, but I was very pleased and proud of how it came out in the final edit.
Yeah, and then when you were clutching that metronome, you were like, I'm going to get him back. I was like, oh my God.
Claudia's got an agenda.
Yeah.
Do you think she's going to get darker this year when she tries to bring her loved ones back?
Darker is one way to put it. I think that Claudia is growing up. She's had to grow up fast, but we're all sort of growing up. There's a lot to be handled this year. It's a season that's all about consequences. The fact that no decision we make as warehouse agents is black or white. There's always a downside, and we really explore that.
How does Artie manage to wrangle all these crazy personalities? Especially Claudia's character. How do you, because you two work so closely together, especially the coming up season, how do you...
Well, part of what makes the show exciting is that he can't do it all that well sometimes, and that there is a struggle to be able to, as you put it, wrangle people together. And those that whole element of Artie trying to hold on to some kind of control so that it's containable is part of what season 4 is about. And the consequences to him trying to keep everything together are so profound this year. We knew, and the writers knew, that if there was just always an artifact for this or that, oh, you're dead, there's an artifact for that. Warehouse is dead, there's an artifact for that. Then
it's too easy.
It's too easy. So what they did was, they knew that the show was not going to be called, Big Crater in the Ground 13.
That's right.
So since it's not, since it really is Warehouse 13, and we're going to have to bring it back, and we're going to have to figure out a way to keep going. What are the consequences to doing that? What are the consequences for making a decision that we're going to do something for the greater good, that the end is going to justify the means? What are the downsides? Well, artifacts. Our show is about artifacts, the downside. But the downsides this year are more profound and they're certainly irrevocable. You're going to find that every character's personality is affected in a way that will last forever, for the whole series, as long as there is a series. And I think it'll make we still have a sense of humor. On a certain level, we don't take ourselves too seriously like some other shows do. We're proud of that. On the other hand, we don't want to tip it over so that nothing is serious and there are no consequences. And the writers wanted the fans to say, okay, there's some shit that's going to happen here that we're not going to take back. And that's what this season is about. Is about that. How do you control it? The answer is you can't.
I can't hear myself think, McClintock.
What's that?
You're being
Huntington's here!
So I was wondering if Artie is going to have a love interest.
Well, he's had one.
With Lindsay Wagner's character.
Oh, yeah.
Is she coming back?
Yes, she is. She is coming back, and,
that's wonderful.
and that's part of what...
It's like I'm rooting for them.
Is there any new thing, facet of your characters that you've learned this year versus the previous, season 1?
Huge. For every single character, I can't tell you what. But that's what it's about. Yeah. That's what it's about. It's about what happens to every single one of us is changed.